What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management. It's Motivation Monday, and my job is to motivate you guys today. So in today's video, I just want to talk about, when things are not going your way. The reason I'm talking about this is because it happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us, it happens to the worst of us. It's definitely happened to me recently, and this is why I want to explain it today for those of you who feel like things aren't always going your way. But before we start, as always, I just want to say, make sure you guys are leaving likes on this video, you guys are commenting, you guys are subscribing, sharing with your friends, all the good stuff. It helps me know what you guys like to hear, like to watch. It gives me good feedback, and that's the only way I can explain new things to you guys and make better videos which you guys actually want to watch. But anyway, to get into today's topic, when things aren't going your way and you're having negative thoughts, just think about how good your life has actually been. Think about how grateful you can be for being alive. It's important to show gratitude. It's important to practice gratitude. Gratitude puts things back into perspective and brings us back our peace of mind. By expressing gratitude, you bring back good memories, good thoughts, excellent moments. And guess what? Those bring back a good feeling of joy, a good feeling of happiness, a feeling of being satisfied. By expressing gratitude, you open that path of satisfactory moments and you bring back the feelings I just talked about. On the other hand, when you think about negative moments, you think about negative thoughts, you invite more negative thoughts, you invite more negative feelings. It's important that you don't get lost and caught up in your negative thoughts. When you think about problems, you invite problems. So it's important that no matter how you feel, no matter how stressed you feel, how down you feel, you do not give up. We all go through tough situations, but no matter how tough they get, like I said, it's important that we never give up. There's always a chance, there's always hope, and of course, the best things take time. So I want to really, stress this point today. No matter how tough things get, never give up on yourself. Don't think to yourself, oh, I can't do this. I'm not as good as him. I'm not as good as her. How come she did it in this amount of time? How come he made this in this month? I put in the work, just as much as they do. Now, I understand that, in today's world of social media, we have Snapchats, we have the Instagrams, we have the Twitters, we have the Facebooks, we have all sorts going on. Even WhatsApp, people are showing off on their stories. I understand, you see someone online saying how they made 30,000 this month and you only made 30,000 last year. You're wondering how. Or they're telling you that they put in 3 hours of work per day. Meanwhile, you worked, 8, 9 hours per day overtime and you only made 30K in a whole year. Of course, those that are annoying. Whether those things are true or not true, it's annoying to see those kind of things. It messes with our mental state. When we're in a form, in a frame of mind where we're saying, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, it's not fair that this, how come that? I understand, social media brings us all those kind of thoughts. It's easy, it's very easy to be negative, to get down on yourself, to have, horrible thoughts. Now, we all have different problems, like I touched on. Some of us have problems when it comes to money. Some of us have problems when it comes to, achieving goals. Some of us have problems when it comes to doing what we want to do, not succeeding. All sorts of things go on. But like I said, the aim is to get there. The aim is not to get there today, tomorrow, right away. The aim is just to get there. So whether that takes you a year, whether it takes you 5 years, whether it takes you 10 years, you should be happy that you get there. Some of the biggest companies you see, whether it's Amazon, Uber, Alibaba, Facebook, those guys didn't build those kind of things in a day. Even the people you see who are maybe modeling, who are showing off their cars, who are making money online, who are succeeding with YouTube, all of those people took 5 years, took 10 years, took ages and hours of work to get there. Now, if they were an overnight success or they got lucky, all right, that's 1 in a million, 1 in 100 million, 1 in a billion. You're not that person, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because there are another 50 million people who would love to be in the position you're in right now. You would love to be in that person's position who's, on top of the world, who's doing all the things that they want to do, who's living their best life. Guess what? There are another 50 million, 60 million, 100 million people who would love to have some internet, who would love to have Wi-Fi, who would love to have a phone, who would love to have a TV, who would love to have a roof over their head, love to have food every day, not have to worry about where the next meal comes from. You need to remember those kind of things, and that's why I say it's important to practice gratitude. Of course, I said, never give up on yourself. That's important too. You don't want to be satisfied with, where we are and be stagnant. So you have to have a balance. That's why I say perspective is important in this case. Gratitude is going to bring back that perspective. So if you want peace of mind, be grateful. Would I love to have, trips to Bali, Bora Bora, Dubai every other week? 100%. Would I love to have 1 million subscribers? 100%. Would I love to be able to do whatever I wanted, when I wanted, with, with my time, with my money, whenever I like, wherever in the world? Of course. We can't always have what we want right now. Maybe we can always have what we want within 10 years, 20 years, but then you have to be prepared to sit and wait those 20 years, put in the work for 10 years to reap the rewards for the next 30 years. Again, this all comes back to being grateful, having perspective. So back to what I originally made this video for. Those of you guys who are having negative thoughts, please just be grateful for where you are, the situation you're in. Like I said, there are so many people who would love to have what you have. I know it's very easy to forget, because I forget it myself sometimes, It's easy to walk around with an iPhone, with nice headphones, with nice clothes on, but not have the exact lifestyle we want. On the other hand, we could be in a way worse situation. And you know what's funny? Those people who are in that way worse situation are looking up to us and thinking, why are we not grateful? We're looking up to other people and saying, why don't we have that? People want what we want what others want. Isn't it funny how that goes? But I just want to say, we all want to make money. We all want to live the life we want. We want to be the star, to be the person, who's got this, got that, who can show off this, can show off that. It's fine. Those kind of things will come. First, you have to learn to be grateful. First, you have to learn to be not, satisfied and stay in the same place, but at least accept what you have, accept the joyous moments you've had, accept the experiences you've had. Because many people will never get those experiences. I'll speak, from my personal experience. By the age of, I think, 14, 15, I already visited 10 countries, even more countries than that, to be honest. 3 different continents. Now, that's not me trying to show off, not to brag. That's not the aim here. The aim is to, realize that I know people who are 40 years old, 50 years old, I've met by now, and they've never even visited 2 continents. They've never even, left their country. They've never even had the chance to go on, holiday to all sorts of places, take, 9, 10-hour flights to different places. I'd experienced that by the age of 14, 15. And again, that's not me showing off, but it just puts things into its perspective. You might see a 9-year-old, on TikTok making 300,000 a year and think, man, I'm not even gonna make that in the next 10 years. You might see a 16-year-old rapper who's a trillionaire, who has the whole world at their feet, who has, the brightest future. Everything happens for a reason, and again, it's important to have perspective. Be grateful. Those of you, like I said, who have 2 legs, 2 arms, a working set of, bones, muscles, all of those kind of things, not everyone has those. Even just, the fact that we have sight, we can hear. We need to remember that a lot of people don't get that. So I think you guys understand the message today. It's pretty clear. When things are down, when things aren't looking great, when you're feeling down, always remember your good moments. Always remember that better moments will come. That's just how this whole life thing works. So that's it for today's Monday motivation. Hope you guys all go out and have a great week. You guys remember what I've said. You guys stay positive, be happy, keep smiling, and doing your thing. Make sure you guys are back here tomorrow for another video. And as always, leave feedback like I told you already. But that's today's video, guys. I've got money to be making. You've got happiness to be chasing. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.